What's up?
Listen, the recording is progress.
Hi. Yes. What's going on?
Hi. Um, you guys, if you hear music, it is because these old people that are at the senior home behind where I live are having a party.
Oh my gosh.
They're having a shebang, a wang dang doodle, if you will. Um, it's very cute to see, but it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean they'll be done by 5:30. I gotta go to
I
bed.
mean, I forget that that's late to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is. It's weird, because I know these songs that they're playing.
Oh.
And I see them, and they don't like. They look like stereotypical senior citizen home people,
Yeah.
and they're playing things that like I guess are from the '90s when they were like 40. But I'm 40 now. Like,
Oh right. Oh yeah. Okay.
so they're playing their heyday stuff, and
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah.
So I'm having a mind trip, is what I'm saying. Do you hear it?
Oh yeah, it's coming through now. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
they were playing "Oh Casanova." Me and Romeo have never been friends. Uh
Oh my
oh.
goodness.
Where's my light? Oh my God.
Oh
See
no.
the darkness.
It's
It's
coming.
the oldness. It's coming through. Oh my
Yeah, if they're at
God.
the senior home and they're partying at 5 o'clock, that's like their brat summer, you know?
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh,
Um. Okay.
there you are. Well,
I'm
yeah, I mean
still in
it's
my glow, my youth, but
yes, you
I
are.
am aware of the elder things.
Have they played the Macarena yet?
They're black, so no, I don't
Oh,
think.
oh, it's a predominantly black. Oh, okay,
I'm
gotcha,
in
gotcha.
Atlanta, so
I
yeah,
should have known. I should have known.
yeah,
Yeah, that's my fault.
yeah. I don't live in a white neighborhood.
You couldn't. I mean, it's Atlanta.
I mean, now there are white neighborhoods. I just don't think I could, like you say, could live in them because
Yeah.
they probably want me there. Um, it's
Hey,
Jim Crow.
Mike.
No.
Hey, Mike. How you doing, baby?
Hi.
Oh my
Does he live
goodness.
in a white neighborhood?
I didn't get to see his house.
Oh,
I don't know. I
oh, he's
so
ashamed of you. Okay.
yeah, no, yeah. He came to the black side of the city and he was just like, "You we just
Yeah.
stay over here." So
He was like, you get your gay ass over there.
that's
I was like, first of all, sir, it's bye. Like,
right. First off, the bi erasure won't be happening, and yeah,
right?
that's fine, whatever.
No.
Um, so I got a question for you. Do you
Yeah.
do you think it's weird that I get really excited when I get black female validation? Like, is that
No,
wrong of
because the whole
me?
world does.
It's like it's something. It makes me so happy, and
Yeah.
I remember like being in grade school. Grade school. How old am I? I remember being in elementary school and learning how to double dutch with my
Hmm.
girlfriends, and like when it clicked for me in like third or fourth grade when I finally found out how to double dutch with them,
Yeah. You
it
found
was
your rhythm.
like I found my rhythm. Nicole
Yeah.
Piggott, hello, I love you. I mean, she just got me together, and ever
Yeah.
since that choir, growing up in choir, like there's just
Mhm.
something about being ingratiated or finding a respect level with black women that just like I don't know. It warms my heart.
Well, honestly, and I said it as a joke before, but like, no, the whole world feels that way.
Yeah.
It is such a shame that we try at every moment to tear down black women when they literally are um the hugest and best cheerleaders with very little. Like all they have to do is say one word.
Yes, and it's gathered.
Okay.
And it's gathered and it's done.
Yeah.
Um this
One
is
word, that the power of the tongue is
yeah.
within them. Like it truly is.
So I bring it up because I had an opportunity this week to DJ an event at Lewis Genter, a local
Yeah.
botanical gardens here in Richmond. And unbeknownst to me, oh, actually, well, I kind of knew. So I got the invite to DJ,
Mhm.
and the like one of the VPs booked me, but a couple weeks later, I got a call
Right.
from the event planners,
Mhm.
and one of the event planners calls me, and she's like, "Hey, like, thank you so much for doing this. We had some ideas for music to play, blah blah blah." And she goes, "We'd like to do like a 30 to 60 minute block of like line dancing, just to like get people on the dance floor." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And she goes, "If you could close it out with Beyonce's "Let It Go" before I let
What?
you go. Before I let you go.
I was like, wait
Sorry,
a minute,
not let you
not
go.
let it go.
Yeah,
Who
no,
is
Beyonce's
that?
"Before I Let You Go" from
I was like, do I
Homecoming.
not know a Beyonce song?
No, that
Okay.
was my whiteness. No, she goes, if you could end the line dance section with "Before I Let You Go," like, we'd love it. And in that moment, I was like, okay, I know who
Shout
I'm
out
talking
to
about.
Frankie Beverly, the original.
There we
Uh,
go. So I was like, yeah, I can totally make that happen.
yeah.
So we get to the event, and the it's like a rather large event that's being coordinated by the fun event team at Lewis Ginter, which is
Hmm.
being led by three or four black females. So
Hmm.
they are getting it ready together. They're making sure people are where they need to be during the event, and they have clearly like planned this thing out.
Yes.
So we get going. They're very sweet. They're very welcoming. They help me like get to know where I need to set up, playing music, and we get to the line dance bit. And I
Mhm.
go to play the music, and it's clear that people are not line dancing like they would prefer they participated. Like,
Yeah.
they do a couple things, but after a couple songs they're done. So I kind of look at them like, do you want to just kind of call it and play the Beyonce track? They're like, yeah, that'd be great. So I play Beyonce. They live their lives on the dance floor, the three of them.
Yeah.
And everybody else who is predominantly white are like, that looks like fun, whatever. So so that happens, and they're very happy with the event. But a couple tracks later, I play my favorite Beyonce track. It's really not, it's a collaborative track, but my favorite thing from Beyonce in the last few years has been Power.
Yeah.
From I just watching Blue do that, it is
It's the
just,
gift. True.
it's everything. That song,
Yeah.
I absolutely love that track. So a couple songs after I play Before I Let You Go, I'm playing like some standard like top 40 stuff, and I sneak in Power. And Power is one of those songs that if you don't know it, you do not know that track. It's not
Yeah.
some huge hit.
Well, honestly, if you didn't hear the gift, most people outside of the black diaspora did not.
Right.
Um,
There are
so
even
you
there are even
don't know
beyond,
any of that. Like,
yeah. There are Beyonce stands who don't know that track, right? Who don't
yeah,
know that album, that body of work. So I sneak it in there just to see what the response is, and all three of them, like as soon as I sneak
yeah,
it in there, they look over the like they did the head
yeah.
turn,
They're
and I was
like,
like, yeah. And they just started losing their mind. Yeah, they started losing their mind dancing. And they were like, yes. And I was like, it's so good.
because we know the Blue Ivy
Yeah,
choreography. We do.
Blue was involved, which means they know the live show, which means like their stands.
Yeah.
And it was just so good. So like that was a high point of my week. It's been a pretty busy week, but like having those women look at me when I put on Power and just
Yeah.
grin ear to ear, start shaking their ass. I'm like, it's good.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love it. So shout out to that awesome team at Lewis Gunter. I had a
Shout
blast.
out to Black women. You're everything. You are the originals. You are amazing, and I praise you as such.
Oh, love
We praise you as such. So yeah, I speak for you in that moment. Sorry, whatever.
it. How's your week been? What's going on?
Week's fine. It's not like crazy. Um, my friend is back to normal, so
Okay, you
eh,
guys finally settled.
yeah, he more hypothesis things are happening
Okay.
to lead me to believe it may have not been a brother thing. So yeah.
Oh.
Um,
For those just tuning in, last week Tim discussed a very interesting workplace dilemma where a friend of his got weird. Please go
yeah,
listen and watch that if you'd like to. But
yeah. If you want to love being in the know, always
yeah,
listen to Chub and Chub every single week.
yeah, exactly.
No,
I'm sorry. Before I forget, side note, I have
yeah.
no idea what person in Libya continues to listen to our podcast. But if you're out there, they've been consistently listening for Libya.
You want to know what?
What?
No, not Libya. Never mind. Is that near
I,
the Ivory Coast?
I don't. I mean, I'm glad you're asking me that live here because I have no idea.
Wow. I
So.
mean, Editor Bayer could have fixed that, but
Right.
whatever.
Wait a
Go
minute, Tim. I
on,
think I
sis.
know.
A few moments later.
One
Yeah.
day.
So no, Libya is not part of the Ivory Coast. It's part of Northern Africa on the Mediterranean Sea. Um,
Okay.
and I
Thank you
have
for doing
no.
your research on Black things.
I just this has been Black Research with Bear. I
How about research about Black things?
there you go. There you go.
Black research.
We'll fix that in post too. Yeah, but so, and I remember, Tim, when we first started and I was using the Spotify graphs to like figure out where people were listening. Very early on, we had someone, it was like less than 1%, but they're there. Somebody in Libya listening. And I checked it again like a couple weeks ago. They're still listening. So somebody
Maybe
in
they
Libya.
Just like us. They feel it.
There is some queen in Libya who is standing for us, who's probably bought a shirt.
And we clearly stand for you.
That's right. As we love you
we
and
stand for Libya. Like
I don't,
I might get a flag.
Let's do some more research before we do that, because I don't know what's going on in Libya right now. But to this one,
I was about to make you do some more Black research.
I might need to do some. But to our adoring, I'm going to say adoring fan, I'll just put it out there, who's in Libya, who's been consistently listening. If you want to, please write in wearecubandchub @gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you.
Oh, we love you. We love you. I'm going to call, until I know, I'm going to call you Joe Ann. Like,
Joe what?
Joe Ann.
Joanne.
Because I don't know if it's a male or female.
Gotcha. Maybe we can go with like a or
just Joe from like Facts of Life.
Joe works. Yeah, Joe. yeah. Joe is whatever. But thank you for listening, and please write in. We love to hear from you.
We love you in Libya. Like
Libya. Libby, so before I rudely interrupted you, Tim, so sorry.
I don't remember because you silenced my Black voice.
I did. I sure did. I was doing my Black research and silenced you. But can you tell me? You were giving an update on the coworker, and I guess like.
Oh yeah. They are just saying things more and more. They're getting more comfortable, and like giving more context to their life, and it's seeming a little discreet. Like,
so it sounds like there's more fluidity happening than maybe we thought before.
Yeah. I was, and I had my like suspicions, but like I don't care because I don't find him attractive in that way. So like it's not a big deal. Mm-hmm. I don't really care what goes on in people's bedrooms, unlike other people. But yeah, like it's one of those things where it's like, okay, well, like today he said he had a crush on his teacher. He's going to school for something. And he had a crush on his teacher who was a male. And because he likes because he likes to pick his brain.
How old is this person?
Late 40s.
Older than you.
Yeah.
This is not a younger person who is just more fluid because of generational awareness.
Yeah. No.
This is an older straight man using the term crush.
Yes.
This is I don't know this person, Tim. I don't know this person.
This person is not confusing me. I won't say confusing because we know I've dealt with so many people who label themselves straight. And once again, if that's the label you cling to, go for it. But your actions are speaking otherwise. And I don't know if you know that. And I also don't want to tell you because usually when men start thinking, that's the issue. Like that's where it all crumbles.
Yeah.
because they're not used to. So
Mm,
it's just different. It's giving like he was like I'm liking picking his brain. And I have a crush on him. I'm like on a normal thing, I would be like, good for you for
right.
just expressing yourself in that way. But all of the clues, the information
Yeah.
is leading toward a discovery of queerness that may also lend itself to maybe I think you might have a little crush on me,
Mm-hmm.
and that's fine. I'm good.
I was about to say, but I think we determined last week that even if it was,
Yeah, absolutely. That
you're
like
not.
I'm not interested in it. I was actually excited to have a brother. Like
Aww.
but it
Well,
is what
well, maybe there's fluidity, but still, there's still a
yeah.
platonicness,
I mean, you know more than anybody. You can turn down people and they'll be your friend.
You're talking to me. You have slept with a number of straight men who will never leave you alone. And you're just like, yeah, I'm good. No, thank you, no more. And they won't stop
Yeah.
sending you
I mean,
pictures.
and I hope they delete those things because
What's up, fam? Yeah. No, I just. Yeah,
well,
but
girl, I mean, it's fine on my end. I don't care.
I
But
do. I think we've done enough experimenting in our lives, Tim, that I think that we have definitely found the straight, compassionate to
yeah,
fluid male. Like, I think about some of your former roommates who were
yeah,
definitely straight, but like open, like
yeah, yeah,
straight and open. That is one particular type of straight.
yeah,
And then you have, I think there are these other guys, like I talked about Paul, this guy that I knew back in the day. He was my Weezer guy.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Paul.
You're Vegas babe.
Yeah, 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 yeah. He was straight, like straight
Yeah,
dude in the middle of a divorce, and just like one night cuddle sesh, one
yeah,
night, like just needed. Do you know what I mean? And so I definitely think there's this like level of straightness and being comfortable, straightness and fluidity. Like I could definitely see like somebody who may have a one-off fun on vacation or
yeah.
role playing, being like, this is fun, but I identify as straight. I definitely
Yeah.
like.
It's kind of like if you are a fitness guru, you have like a 90 pack like situation and you ate a donut one time. Are you a fat slob all of a sudden? No.
Right, right, right,
Like,
right.
like you just had a donut and you tried it, you didn't like it, you went back to your clean eating. Like,
Yeah, yeah, and I've definitely participated in situations with people that I wasn't necessarily like attracted to,
yeah.
but was having a good
I've had
time.
sex with women. So
I mean, there's a level of like, why not? There's a level of like, we're here, like that. I think definitely like doesn't cater to categories and checklists, So
I keep listen, the labels are the problem.
yeah, I
And I
mean,
get it. I get it. Like it can bring community together and it can like explain a lot of things. But I think we spend a lot of time explaining and like not enough time living and
yeah,
just
just
being
experiencing it,
yeah.
just letting it wash over us.
Because
So
one day if I find my you know manly woman like and they have a don't touch down their policy, I'm in love. I'm gonna be
sure,
there. Like
sure,
they're gonna be my stud. I'm gonna be their queen, and we're gonna live our lives on a
okay.
tiny farm.
I'm calling you out. You ready?
No,
Because you do. I would say, is it fair to say that if asked, if cornered, you would identify as just gay for the most part, right? Like,
I mean, like if you need for me to, if you said I need something to put down on the paper,
right? I need something to
I'll be
check.
like,
Gay is fine.
Homosexual.
Yeah. Homosexual is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so knowing that, who is your like dream boat female? Like if you were gonna switch, if you were going to turn that switch on, like who would you marry? Who would you run off with? Who is
Well,
it?
that's the thing is like I don't know people's personalities and what they're into. It really depends on that. It's just like because if at the end of the day,
I should have been more clear. Celebrity. Like what famous person would you run off with? Like knowing what you know about these people.
it really is about like because Jason Momoa doesn't bathe. I'm not running off with him. Like so like
Okay. Assuming that
assuming everything is right.
assuming everything is right,
With like
who is a
standards
female
and practices are in place.
who is a female identifying person that you would run off with? Assuming
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Yeah,
I mean,
girl.
She checks everybody's box.
She checks the masculine box and the feminine box.
Yes.
And I love her box. It's amazing.
Fucking chef's kiss.
Yeah. Her like that's as feminine as I'll go. One person that I would, if they were a single person or an open marriage type of person, Jessica Betts, Niecy Nash's wife.
That she married in the last couple of years, right?
Yeah. That is
Is she famous for anything in particular, or was she not famous?
She's a singer and a composer.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Awesome. Yeah.
She was on some reality show that like I kind of remember her from.
Okay.
But yeah, she's so handsome. Like
what's her name? Jessica what?
Jessica Betts, Betts.
Oh, studlicious.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I also would date Kehlani.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, all them suits and hats. Yes, ma'am.
I could also see a world where I'm with Kehlani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know Kehlani by. Oh, that is.
You gotta taste though. Yeah.
Wow, Google is. Oh, I'm misspelling. Thank you.
It's K-E, yeah.
Okay.
But she has short hair. She's so cute. I love it. I love
she
it.
Got a nice pixie cut. That is cute.
Yeah.
Oh, she's tatted. Are you into tats like that?
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a friend that I'm kind of in love with their boyfriend because they have really good tats, and they're honestly just a good guy. But like,
oh yeah.
But like, listen, it's one of those things where it's like I got a little crush, and it is what it is. It's not that serious.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I like masculine. If I was to deal with a girl, it would be
nice.
There are a lot of trans men that I'm like so into.
Yeah.
Leif Ashley is one of the more famous ones, but like
say it again.
Leif Ashley.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, so cute. But like there are a few that I'm just like, sure.
Oh.
But you gotta say, you don't have to go down there and do those things because it's just not for me.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
But yeah, so if the standards and practices, it would be more than it's not, honestly. Yeah.
I got you. No, but I mean, having standards, making sure people are washing, wiping, taking care of certain areas. Yeah.
Yeah, that and also like that their kinks that I can satisfy their kink or their desires and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like if I can't do that, then what do we need to be there for? And same with me.
And let me just put this energy out there because you said it. Jason Momoa, I don't mind a little stank. Tim's got a certain standard that I don't have. You can just getting out the ocean off the surfboard and just jump me, like we're fine.
You can just
put
pee on yourself, and definitely it's there.
Tim saying some things that he might want. I'm good at the moment, but
no, I'm good with. I'm great with the Yellow River. It is not for me.
Yeah, sure.
For you, if he pees on himself because he gets stung by a jellyfish,
right,
he can come right to your house and you'll lick it off. It's
oh wow, yes,
fine.
Thank you for putting that in my mouth. I really appreciate that,
bro. I don't know what you want in your mouth.
Jason Momoa. So
Schmegma.
Oh no! I have to figure out if I'm gonna beep that or not. That is disgusting. I just got sick a little bit, actually.
Girl, I mean, you're the one that don't care if he watched it or not.
Guilty as charged. This is true. This is true.
Dick cheese is real.
Again, to my family and friends listening, I hope you're doing okay. Good Lord.
And I'm surprised because you didn't even like that like blue cheese like ice cream.
You're a disgusting person. You are disgusting. You're
the one that wants it. That's immediately what I go to.
I insinuated. I insinuated I wouldn't mind a little musky Jason Momoa, and you're over here talking about pissing.
I said this man doesn't wash, and you said Tim is one person. I am another. You have chosen dirt, debris, and grime. Disgusting.
Don't Alyssa Edwards me. Do not Alyssa Edwards me.
You have told America that it is okay to not get your ass in that shower.
My friends, family, and fine folks.
Listen.
Whatever.
Facts are facts, America.
Oh, Tim, are you gonna engage with Global All Stars?
I would. I just don't know where it's going. How do you get on it?
Oh, that's a good question. I assumed it was going to be on Paramount, but maybe not.
I think it is. I think it's going to be either on WoW or WoW Plus. I don't know if it's going to be on. Everybody Dance Now, apparently, but
Everybody Dance Soon.
See, we know these songs. This is what's making.
Sure do. It's saying that it's going to be on the Roku channel?
Oh, so basically they don't want, they just want people to buy things. Wait, is the Roku channel is free, right? Oh, for people with a Roku.
It's free, but yeah, so that's what I was going to say. Can you get that without a Roku?
Maybe if you use Shark.
If any of our listeners know how the Roku channel works, let us know.
Or if you have the ability to give us WoW Presents Plus.
Okay. No, it's Paramount Plus. We're good.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. Then sure. I saw some of the queens and I was like, I'm interested in one or two. That's fine.
I am curious about a couple of them. Obviously, I'm curious about Alyssa Edwards and that dynamic with a bunch of people that she doesn't know.
And honestly, she's the most interesting part about that because she's real Southern American.
She is a Texan representative.
And so to see that dynamic with people who are not American at all and don't understand that culture and may not laugh at the jokes.
I think one thing that I'm curious about, and obviously we'll see this in the first episode, is there's clearly a English as a second language, I don't want to say barrier, but it was obviously part of the screening contest. They needed people from these other countries who not only
have to know English.
Yeah, they're gonna have to speak English to some level of comfort because they not only have to translate and understand the feedback, but they got to speak to the audience. And they also have to understand innuendos and a lot of stuff that might.
Well, that's the thing is it might not. So just because you understand English and everything, you can be on the show. You might still be using your innuendos and stuff and culture from your place, and so it might not translate well.
Not to be an asshole.
For us I mean, and not to be an asshole, but it's not
Yeah.
all about America, but it is because it's about I'm American. So
Right. They did the little preview on YouTube where the queens were coming out with their first looks and like responding to questions and jokes to the judges, and it
yeah,
was all in English, and the jokes like were very funny to find. But part of
yeah.
me was wondering, I was like, did they have to rehearse this? Were they fed some of this? Like, because some of the references, I was like, is that a thing in Belgium? Like, I don't,
Yeah.
I don't know. So
Or like they might say something and I'll be like, didn't get that. Okay. Like
if anything, I think it's a springboard to maybe dip my toes into the other shows, because
yeah.
these are the queens they chose, again, based off of their ability to communicate. So like, who's the best person slash and can also communicate? Whereas if we were actually watching Drag Race Italia, there
Yeah.
might be some better queens on there, but that language barrier just might be a deal breaker.
I just don't want to read. I just I don't want to watch like I don't want to do two things at once.
Okay.
I don't want to be trying to like watch TV and read. Like I it's too much for me. I don't like subtitles.
Our household is a always subtitles house, so
I know.
so we're always reading, and some of that is just the way I participate, because I don't hear everything clearly the first time with my hearing.
Yeah, you don't speak ghetto.
Well, I speak a little whatever, but I don't always catch what's being said. So
Yeah.
I've got to read.
Michelle.
That's right. Yes.
I speak black fluently.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. I'm curious about watching the first episode. If I watch it and it's like kind of like a train wreck, I'm like, well, okay, that's fine.
Well, like the way that they showed the queens coming out, it was a little like lackluster. So this is the thing. When you say global all-stars, doesn't it put it on like a scale that is like bigger than All Stars America?
Yeah, this is like the entire world.
Yeah, it's not.
What do you mean?
I feel like it's not gonna be that. I feel like you in the wake of All Stars 9, where you get all of these queens who have capital and money and all of this stuff, it might be a season 8 like situation.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Well, like you had that season 7 where it was so big and all these winners, then you had
this fall off. No, yeah. I hear it. I mean, I honestly, I don't know the financial makeup of the queens in other countries, so they could be bringing looks. I mean, a lot of those girls, I liked a lot of the looks that they were walking out with. There were a couple girls I was like, this is a little... I
mean, look, if they do an elimination season, they got to have a few, like, that need to go out first. Like...
That's true. And that was the other thing that they insinuated, was that no one's going home the first episode. So I was like, are they insinuating that just the first episode? Or if it was a global All-Stars, if you made me fly from Singapore to wherever they're filming this, which I do not think is in America, we can look on Reddit for that stuff. But
no, I think it's like, I think it might be like in London or something, like somewhere in the middle.
I think it's in South America. There's a lot of rumors out there that they have a studio in Ecuador or somewhere where it's really
that makes sense. Yeah.
cheap to bring people and do like anyway. Don't have to worry about those 8-hour limit days in LA.
But girl, I don't want to see no like first season filter. Like
no. Oh God, no. Oh,
like you know what I mean? Like if you can do it for cheap, but it looks cheap, thank you.
No, thank you. But could you imagine being like picked out, leaving your home country, going to a foreign country to compete at a global level, and then after week 1 being sent home?
You get put in the hotel for the
And some of those economies do not translate very well. So if I did put out money for outfits and I'm going home week 2, I'd be livid.
But then, like, what if you do go home week 2 and then you're like Monica Beverly Hills and you come out with all those looks and you're like, you should have went home week 2.
Right. Yeah, I should have.
Like you
That was a good
deserved
call.
it. Yes, girl.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
I'm
not a
curious.
soaking clock. Like
Not a soaking clock. Now I'm kind of curious about what the strategy and setup for the game is. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious enough to watch it, so we'll see.
yeah, I mean, they really did a good job by picking Alyssa because like she will make sure that she's kind of like Eureka in that way that she knows good TV. She likes to make
She
good TV.
does, and you also want to pick a queen that is going to bring in eyeballs but not be overexposed. Like you don't want somebody who's done All Stars. Like Juju B may have been fun, but may have been too much. It's like you got to find that person right in the middle who's going to do
comfortable
that.
like going home fifth.
Who's used to going home fifth or sixth every season and who's beloved. Like people like her, even if she's not rocking.
It's so weird that a lot of queens that like keep going on these all-stars and keep leaving at just about the same position, how loved they are by the fandom.
Yeah.
We love Juju B. We don't care that she gets third every time.
No, I don't know who Aquaria is, but this is great. I love this.
Girl, I don't want to know who Aquaria is, but go off. Sorry.
Yeah, do you?
Don't at me. I don't.
No, I'm saying like I have been diving into these seasons. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and I have no idea what Aquaria looks like. Couldn't pick her out. Don't like. I know she won a season. No, I don't see her on interviews. I don't see her doing shit.
She won Monet's season.
Yeah.
She won. Okay, so Monet, the vixen, Monet, Mohart.
Yeah. Who else was on there with her? It's season 10.
Oh God, Asia O'Hara.
Asia O'Hara. Who else was on the season? They were just on season 9 and was on.
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know her.
Exactly. You don't know the winner.
Nope. I know. I mean, I know who's season 9. The girl I kind of liked, but she also.
Oh my God! I almost said Shay.
Shay.
Sasha.
But Sasha doesn't play with the girls either. Like,
yeah,
I don't think she's.
It's also very funny. Yeah, it's also very funny that season, all but Peppermint came back to get their crown as an all-star.
Yeah, and like Sasha,
that season was great.
Yeah, I think Sasha's a little bit outside the box with that stuff, and that's fine. It's not really her thing.
She's a historian, and that's beautiful.
But her Aquaria, like okay, that's cool.
Who was 11? Oh, Evie. Yeah,
Evie, and Evie has grown on me because I she's been on Bob Monet's podcast, and she's written a book, and she's been very vocal. Mm-hmm. I think she does a really interesting job of like being forthright, but also I watched her season recently.
Still being forgiven, like
she's because I think there's a level of honesty that doesn't come from a place of bitterness.
That's true.
She's not
like she doesn't try to shade them in any way. She just like she says what it is, but she understands why they did it, and
they told you to change your makeup. You came out here for 3 more weeks without changing your makeup, and now you're complaining that they're still giving you that critique. You are an idiot. I'm just saying, like
you're an idiot, but I understand you want to win as yourself.
Right.
You're not going to win because you won't change, but it is what it is.
I'm like, yeah, okay, thank you, Evie.
And if you have to lip sync every week, do you think they're gonna give you the crown, girl? Like,
Evie, tell me like it is.
She's a straight shooter, and in a way that is still like palatable. So
it doesn't feel like it's mean or aggressive. It's just like this is what's happening. So,
and her dad is like so hot, like
so cute, so cute. Okay, Tim. Sorry. What's making you love this week?
Compression socks. It is the bane of existence to understand that our bodies, especially those of us who are tall, that the pulsing of our heart is not enough for our blood to reach from the toes to the tip top of the head. So you need a little help, and compression socks have been helping me. So any compression socks companies that want to come and uh, support us, we are cubandchub at gmail.com.
That's right.
And I'm loving the ones that I have. I will not say a brand.
There it is. That's right.
What about you? What are you living for?
On top of living for, again, just the connection with those ladies at the event this week, I'm also living for Dublin, Ireland. So
a staunch opposite.
As the staunch opposite. I contain multitudes. Yeah, me and the boy are going to Ireland in December. So
yay!
Yeah,
amazing.
We had like
is it gonna be cold?
Probably. We were just in Iceland last December, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he's from Buffalo, so he don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. We both had time off, and there were like these deals to fly to Dublin out of DC, and it's like, let's go see a snowy castle and go eat some good seafood, and we'll go check it out. So yeah, planning our vacation this week has been fun. So excited about that.
Well, congrats.
Thank you, Tim. Where can people find us?
You can find us anywhere you can find a gray hair. You can find it in your pubes. You can find it in your mustache. You can find it somewhat in your mouth. But mostly and importantly, you can find us at cubandchub.com.
Cubandchub.com. That's right. You can find out where to stream us. You can find out where to buy our merchandise. You can see cute photos of me and Tim. You can also write us an email at wearecubandchub@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Libya, reach out, please.
Libya, we love you. We want to know you.
Yeah, let us know what's going on over there. But yeah, so it's so good to see you, Tim. I love chatting with you every week. Everybody have a good, safe week, and we'll talk to you soon.
I love California. California. Bye.
Bye.